spidey senses definitely were sensing, and I've been following the summit for several months because I was intending to go. I really was, and it went from 14 people to 24 people. Then they, start adding on, and I'm like, I don't think I can muster for $200. Allie Beth Snucky, Alex Clark, and you still have her in a freaking a wife beater, like. But I was interested in Elda Buckman. Anyway, so but just seeing what Jacob put up here, like these two comments cost him. I mean, what, two felony charges, right? Which the first wording is probably not the best, like the BOMB probably could have left off, but like what kind of talk is this? And is that the only kind of thread that y'all have seen like that? But anyway, the second one, which this blows my mind. I can't. I would want to be the escort to her valet. Well, it's at the Riverwalk downtown at the Marriott. So valet. If he doesn't already work there, have some kind of a friend or something that works there. It's not hard to get a job, especially during like peak season or events. Either way, so let me just shift a little bit. Aside that from being like wild, I'm like, this immediately. If you want to pull some shit off, this is your spot, okay? Especially if you have military ties and some money. So this is Joint Base. This is Joint Base San Antonio, military infrastructure. We used to have 5 bases. We're down to 3. I'm very familiar with these bases. I'm on one very often, and it's Fort Sam Houston, Lackland Air Force Base, Randolph Air Force Base. Okay, we'll talk about those because those are very important bases, and they don't really get talked about a lot. And I think I know why. But just an arm off of us down the 35 corridor, the closest base to them in New Braunfels is 20 minutes. But they house the Texas Army National Guard, the Armory. They don't do the Hummers, the trucks. They actually do like makeshift, like they're doing mission readiness there. Okay, I believe that came up in one of the many of LLCs that Lori Francie has as a donation from the Texas Army National Guard. It should be in my video that I made. That's Comal County, and Comal County and Bexar County that go together, and there's 90,000 acres of military property that they both use. Okay, so for readiness and all this stuff. Anyway, don't think that there's not some combining there. If you want to pull some shit off, this is the most corrupt place. I say it all the time, and I'm very honest about it. You got money, you got some military ties. You can do whatever you want down here in this spot. I'm telling you. So I just thought this was wild, and I do believe that New Braunfels is starting to come into play a lot. If you think about when we get into what goes on with these military bases here, like what exactly, like Randolph Air Force Base, for example, is a main brain for the officer, like a pipeline.